Last time we left off, the Hands of Unity were on their way to the town of Thuril to finally investigate what the newly discovered temple was. The party had left the town of Widowheart after a tense day in the city, talking with the creator of the dragon items, being somewhat investigated by the Inquisitors, accidentally causing an explosion in the middle of town, meeting up with Romeo's parents, and saying their farewell. After all that, the group hit the road running. After a night's rest, they continue onward, where they ran into a mischievous pixie who played havoc on the group by transforming the group into different types of creatures. And after sending the pixie on their merry way and running, quickly getting on the wagon that's being pulled by the giant spider, quickly taking off. Afterwards, Melusine revealed that she was, in fact, a succubus to the rest of the group. And the group did accept her for who she was. And later that night, while Melusine was sleeping, she was awoken by an incubus, who was one of the many siblings of Melusine. He let slip that lots of incubus and succubus were heading to the town by order of the queen herself. However, he was tight-lipped on why, and particularly how many were on their way. This caused Melusine to call out Lucien's name, which alerted the entire group and of something wrong. The group quickly gathered around Melusine's tent, where in a short altercation, Mace with Charm hit Lucien a few times. Lucien shot at the incubus, and Melusine managed to charm the incubus, subduing him. After some persuasion from Melusine, the incubus revealed that the queen ordered were to bring down the temple to keep whatever was inside the temple sealed. Thus, the reason why thousands of incubus and succubus were heading to the source. They were just waiting for a signal from the incubus himself. After the interrogation and the terror this caused Melusine, Lucien was left with disposing of the incubus. With a clean knife kill, the incubus was killed and Lucien got rid of the body. However, while burning the body, he began to hear a strange voice coming from the corpse. Choosing mainly to ignore it, he set the body on fire and watched it burn for a bit, and the rest of the night went by without any hassle. The next day, during the travel, the party was suddenly hit by a snowstorm, but with Lucien's driving, he managed to push the group forward without losing any ground. However, with everyone else, some couldn't bear the cold and took a point of exhaustion. That night, while everyone went to sleep, Mason and Lucien took the first watch, where suddenly Lucien felt the ring that contained both the soul of Igris and Valerian seemed to be burning. Taking out the ring and placing it on the ground, mainly observing and studying the ring, he watched how it slowly steamed the snow and the ground lightly. Mace, now seeing the ring, took a full swing at the ring with his hand, causing a small explosion to engulf the two warriors. This caused a small argument between the two, but it was settled with Lucien keeping the ring for the potential that the group can use the ring. The night continued with Melusine seemingly getting a strange vision of being in a throne room with the queen of the succubus herself, sitting in her throne. There is where we are going to resume. Boop, boop, boop. So, Melusine, you find yourself in the throne room, looking up at your own mother, who is sitting in her throne, just looking down at you. She has a very strict posture, straight back, and just not even turning her head down, just immediately just casting her eyes down on you. And she has asked, "My dear daughter, what have you done?" What do you do?
I have no knowledge of what you're speaking about. I'm going to butcher this name. Malconthet.
Don't try to hide what you've done, dear daughter. I know of this particular mortal that you are trying to hide. And you see, she begins to stand up from her throne and points directly at you. And you hear her go, "I know you are trying oh so hard to go against your own nature. But my dear daughter, you must understand. You won't survive without doing what you were born to do. Coax the desire out of people. That is what you need to do. Now, I don't want to hear any more about you refusing to take the soul of a nobody mortal. That means nothing in the grand scheme of things."
Am I getting a sense this is a flashback dream of a conversation that was had?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It doesn't matter what you say. I love him, and I would never hurt him.
Love. Do you know what love can get you? Love can get you heartbreak. Love can get you pain. Love won't get you anything great. Hell, we are the proof that love can result in nothing but pain and misery. My dear daughter, you do not have the power to defy me. I will always be with you, dear daughter. I will always have my eyes on you. Now, you can either take care of this mortal, or one of your many siblings can. It is your choice.
No.
I'm sorry, dear daughter. What was that?
I said no.
Does my poor young daughter think she has the galls to say no to me?
I just did.
I see. My dear daughter. Ah, I understand now. My dear daughter just needs some rehabilitation. Guards! And you see she flicks her hands up, and seemingly out of nowhere, two doors seem to emerge on the walls and swung open. And you see two heavily armored guards come out with a shield and sword drawn. And you see they look at you, and you're seeing two more humanoid figures come on either side, and you see that they are your sibling. Three succubus and one incubus who come on either side, and you see that they're looking at you, and all of your siblings have a huge grin, just looking at you, and you see one of the succubus on your right side has what looks to be a pink a pink chain that's in her hand, and on the other side is what looks like on your left side looks to be a incubus with a pink chain as well. And you see that your mother just looks at you and goes, "My dear children, it looks like one of your siblings thinks she can say no to me and thinks she wants to keep a no good for nothing mortal to herself. So, this is what we're gonna do." And you see she snaps her fingers and the door slams shut. And now you see the guards along with your siblings begin to surround you. And you see she stares down at you and goes, "The guards and your fellow siblings are gonna re-educate you." And you see her eyes begin to glow a pinkish color as she looks down on you. And you see the sadistic and basically predatory grin of your siblings surrounding you, looking around. And as you're looking around, you know, based on this being a flashback, you know what's about to happen next. And as you're looking around, you're feeling that sense take hold of you once again. And the sense of being surrounded, being vulnerable, almost a sense of powerlessness as you're looking at around and you're trying to find a place to escape. And then, as you're looking around, you suddenly look down and you see your arm is beginning to emit a pinkish mist coming from your arm. It looks almost identical to the queen's pink eyes that or the pink magic that she usually wields. It looks almost identical. What do you do?
I am going to try to draw on any type of, whether it be the, succubus, the mist, my wild magic, and just the thought of I desire to be away from here and back to the person that I love.
As you focus in on any of your abilities, on any of your magic, on anything, on your magic, this weird pink mist, this desire of just getting back to your significant other, the pink mist immediately forms around you and begins to solidify, and it looks like a suit of armor that just covers your entire body. And you see the succubus queen's eyes begin to go wide, and you see all your siblings immediately take one step back as they're looking at you, and you hear in the back of your mind a voice. It's a very low, sultry voice, and you just hear, in what sounds like a feminine voice, go, "My dear, sweet daughter, I will help your desires." And then you hear, in what sounds like a more masculine voice, go, "I will give you the power. Now, run free, my dear daughter." And as you're focusing on this power, for this time being, you feel like you can do anything. What do you do?
Uh, I want to send a shockwave out that knocks everybody away from me,
Mm-hmm.
but specifically I want to look at my mother and cast a fireball on her.
Okay.
Insult to injury than anything else.
Okay. As you focus in hearing the encouragement of that voice in the back of your mind, you immediately fling your arms out, and a burst of what looks like pinkish electrical energy shoots out and launches all your siblings and the two guards into the nearby wall. Like they get planted, embedded in the wall, and you begin to slowly rise as your wings extend unnaturally long and large, almost eclipsing your mother, and you just hold out your hand, and the pink mist seems to come off of your arm and form in the palm of your hand and begin to rotate and form until a what looks to be a pink fire ball is formed and shoots out to your mother. A huge explosion engulfs the throne as you look and you see your mother lets out a scream in pain as you see she is trying her best to douse the fire, and you suddenly hear the voice go, the masculine voice go, "My dear daughter, I hope you enjoy my gifts, and I cannot wait to see you soon." And then your vision goes black. Lucy, you notice. It was your two turn as y'all taking the second shift. You have already rolled, and Dog was once again the highest one that was perceptive. But as the night goes by, the rest of the watch goes by without any events per se. But there is still one more watch. Who would like to take it? Or could just be Lucian. That works too. Whichever works.
I'll do it. I haven't done a watch in a while. Because my perception's dog shit, but whatever.
Okay.
Mine's not that bad. Mine's +6. I just been rolling like ass.
I did have a question about that. If I took a second watch, will I get a point of exhaustion, or will it been possible for me to take a second watch?
You won't be able to take a second watch. Since you have rested, the only thing that would happen is you would take a short rest instead of a long rest.
Oh, okay. I was just curious about that.
You're good. Okay. So, Otis, anything you want to do before turning back in?
Could I have been like knitting this whole time? What, like knitting like another blanket as well?
Sure.
So yeah, I've been working on my little knitting, my little crochet project, and as I do, and then I'll be like, "Good night, Romeo. Sleep tight. I mean, watch. Well, good night." And crawl back in my tent with the core up.
Okay. Then let's test this. See if this works the first try. Do you still want Dog to be outside? keeping watch?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if this works the first try. Forgot how loud that was.
That was prepared. I think we just gotta go one at a time. Like if I wait a second and then do mine.
You right. All right. All right. As y'all settle in, Lucian going to standby mode for the most part and keep an eye out. Dog standing guard by the tent and making sure to keep his eyes out. Romeo, you're still very exhausted.
I don't see anything.
Well, you see the fire, but you see it slowly
fair.
drifting you off. But is there anything y'all want to do during this watch?
No, I think I'm mute.
Romeo?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, no worries.
If Dog sees Romeo starting to nod off, he will nudge her.
Okay.
No.
Romeo, as you're finding yourself starting to nod off, you suddenly feel the mechanical teddy bear rolls up to you and kind of gives you a gentle nudge, as gentle as a metallic bear can give against you. And you jolt up.
Just so cold.
Very cold. But as the night goes by and the third and final watch is proceed, night turns to day as the morning comes. Everyone, y'all can take a long rest now. Don't worry, I have faith in y'all.
I think I got it.
Do it for Cora.
Does that get rid of the point of exhaustion?
Yes, let me get rid of that for y'all. Boop, 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 doop. Get rid of dancing. Get rid of that. Alright. As one by one, you all wake up and exit y'all's tent and prepare to get ready. As y'all getting ready to travel, is there anything y'all want to do, discuss, say more before you hit the road?
I'll kind of like, as stealthily as possible, kind of like come out of the tent and like whisper to Lucian and just like,
Said to me.
yeah. But like stealthily.
You actually want to roll a stealth check?
Yeah, why the fuck not?
Okay. We'll say this will go against everybody's passive perception since it's early in the morning.
Does it go against mine to even notice you talking?
Sure.
Oh,
Let's see.
Ooh,
Yeah, about as well as I
Did I
expected.
hear it?
that's some part.
Yeah, everyone hears it.
Lucian, over here, behind the tent, maybe.
all right.
Oops, I went into the tent. Oh no.
Mhm.
No. Struggle.
Out of the tent.
No. Struggle.
Oh
no.
yeah, if you get in the corner of that tent, you get stuck in there.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
Good to know.
Oh, my bad.
I
What
see
the
nothing.
I'll make the tents a bit bigger next time. Anyways, continue. Oh, what's going on over there?
I don't know where Lucian went, but
Y'all literally on top of each other.
Everybody.
oh
Oh.
Like it isn't dark for us.
yeah.
Since I heard that, I am going to eavesdrop a little bit.
Okay. Are you gonna try to do this
Just a little
stealthily
bit.
or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So dark. Can't.
I'm a rogue.
Oh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Yeah, but you're mainly a bard, so
Yeah.
ooh, brother.
I'd step on a really giant stick and make a really loud noise.
it's odd for a sick to be in front of the tent. But you know. So y'all both can
Yeah,
hear
whatever.
Romeo's like casually trying to like sneak along and try to listen in on y'all.
Oh, I didn't realize you two were over that. I'm just gonna walk away.
Well, I don't think.
Smooth.
I don't know what else to do. I don't think Lucian would even like say anything. He doesn't know what's going. He wouldn't like try and like no, like he would hear it and he'd know someone's there. He wouldn't know who because he's behind the tent. He wouldn't know who's there. Like, so I mean, you can still try, I guess, but
I mean,
we
yeah,
just know.
if no one says anything.
Lucian wouldn't say anything. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh.
if no one like
he doesn't even know why he's behind it in the first
out.
place. So
Otis, what about you?
Oh, Romeo, would you like to be in on the conversation? Is that what I'm picking up?
Oh, I mean, since you asked.
Okay, sure. Why not? Is that okay, Lucian?
I don't know what you want, so I don't know how to answer that question.
Um, I'm a little nervous to ask this, given what's been happening the past few times. But, um, Lucian, may I have the ring and not for like marriage or anything. I am curious to see if I might be able to like possibly communicate with them and possibly help them. I don't know, but like I've been trying. I did a brief journaling last night when I went back into the tent the second time, and I was kind of thinking in the low light. Mayhaps I'm the closest thing that they have to freedom.
Mm-hmm. Um, I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, and let me clarify. I don't mean freedom right now. I don't have the means to do such a thing.
Oh, I,
Uh,
I, I know. I didn't take it in that light. And when I say this, I'm not saying it to come from a point of malice or anything. I don't fully think I trust you with it.
oh, am I not trustworthy?
That's not the point. A matter of fact, I think you're trustworthy to a fault. You're you're too good of a person to do anything on purpose, and that's the problem. I think you'll do it on accident, just like you did before. Knowing what you did, I don't want to put. It started blowing me up twice. I'm not having it happen again.
Right, and that's why I'm thinking. I don't want to don the ring myself. I've seen what it's done to others. I much prefer my own source of strength to come from within. I'm more so worried about them, and if anyone is going to use the ring, I'd like to try and communicate with them to see how we might be able to work with them and do such.
Yeah, and that's where I see your point. And if anybody has to use it, I think it would probably have to be either you, just because you have a connection to them, more than anybody else right now.
Well,
Well,
about that,
combining both of them
I
together.
I do owe him a favor, and I think maybe he might talk to me, even if it was just for selfish reasons. But I really don't want the ring. I'll talk to him, but I don't want to use it.
And that's another reason why I don't want you to have it either. You owe him a favor. And in his current state, he remembers that.
Yeah.
There's no telling what will happen. If he can exert an influence over you and make you do what he says, what do you do then? If
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, first, for starters, I really enjoy, and I'm sure that you can attest to this as being a twice-time victim now, there to be no more explosions on us or any innocents.
I I know you just say you want to communicate, but it exploded when someone tried to put it on. It exploded when somebody hit it. But before he hit it, it was already flaring up, getting hot, burning the ground. Something was about to happen.
And maybe, maybe I'm the only one that thinks this, but why did he hit it?
I don't know. He was mad at it. I guess he didn't realize I had it, but I don't know why you would punch a ring. But either way, it I think it's a last ditch effort, and I worry we might not be able to use it in time. At the very least, someone puts it on that it doesn't work. We can use that to our advantage as a weapon. Explodes, fuck something up. But that person in the middle is not gonna like it very much.
Mm.
But to that point, I don't think we should mess with it anymore. At least, not right now.
You don't think we should at least try? We have nothing but uncertainty ahead of us. I mean, this is one thing that we at least know that there's patterns here. There's research to be done. There has to be something that we can do in the meantime, at least with the resources that we have.
But how do you plan to communicate with it? You can't just hold it in your hand and talk to it. You to attune with something like this, or to talk to it with the beings within, you got to have a magical way to do it. Which I don't know what magic could let you do that with dragons attuned into an item, but
Uh,
putting
before,
it on is the other option.
well, I know that before there was this kind of like mind palace thing that we kind of done, and I didn't have to wear the item for the dragons to take me there. It was a I forced him out for a long time. I'm mighty proud to say that. But can I say, they still found a way to get me there. And so I'm almost thinking that that might be the case again.
What
Somehow.
were the variables in play? Like, what happened? Do you know exactly how to do that?
No. But Akora might. And since Akora once willed it at some point.
Right. I mean,
One
I
of
don't know
the
anything about how this
issues is
works.
probably that there's two of them in there.
Yeah. And from what May said, they're
From what I
not
remember,
happy.
don't exactly get along.
Yeah.
I think that might be the source of the ring's problem, why it wants to self-destruct.
I don't know. From what Mace said, they sounded pretty in unison.
Unison, if I remember correctly, he said they want to kill him.
Yeah, but they both agreed that he wasn't worthy. That was the exact wording.
Kill, or
Yeah, to kill him, but that he wasn't worthy, and that's why they wanted to kill him.
oh,
And that's another thing. Someone communicates with this, it goes wrong. They get out, or they get control of the person, or it blows up again. I mean, it at best, the person doing it is hurt. At worst, tons of people around are. Potentially, it goes right after Mace, or it turns into an even bigger problem that we already got to solve. We're already fighting two ancient, evil motherfuckers, and yet this would add to our plate. I don't trust a shady fuck coming up and telling me and lying to deceive this individual, who I didn't like, mind you, but he was still deceived into joining this ring, strong armed. I don't. He was so imperative that we needed to use it to make something happen, to stop this, to be the ones that finally break some grand scheme, whatever he was alluding to. But yet, he says if we don't do it, another ones would just come along eventually and do it. But he was so urgent, so pressing. Huh?
Don't worry about that.
It's back.
I think what he meant was that we all die, this thing gets out, but somebody eventually defeats it. And I don't think that's a scenario that any of us want.
I mean, his wording, he's very, very particular in the way he speaks. There's purpose behind every word. There's mystery, but there's intention behind everything he said. I mean, just the way he carried himself, you can tell he wasn't trying to cloak it. He meant what he said. We die, another group will come along and handle it. But it wasn't in the sense of like it's gonna get out and then eventually a resistance gonna rise up and win. No, it sounded more like end times and then eventually it gets better. Or I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. It he was simultaneously saying seemed like there was desperation, or rather not desperation, more of like a heavy push. Like he knew that this needed to happen, but also saying that it doesn't matter if we don't. It will just happen again eventually. Why push that hard for us to do it now then? If you could just
Well,
wait.
if it comes to using the ring or dying, I think I'd rather use the ring.
I'd agree,
We're going
but I
there
don't.
anyway.
That's what I'm saying. We
Maybe that's
shouldn't.
why. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't understand what he wants from us.
That's part of my point. We don't even understand what this man gains from this. We don't even actually know if this ring is the only way to handle things. For all we know, this could just be some scheme of his and how he wants it to turn out. I mean, you said he's helped you guys thus far, somewhat. But I don't think he cares about the grand scheme. I think he cares about these items and getting them back or using them to further his own plan. You guys have dealt with him more than I have, so maybe you know better and can offer more insight, but it definitely seems like he's not interested in the greater good and what's better for everybody. He's interested in furthering his own agenda and everything else be damned.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with all of that per se. Mostly because I think I understand part of where he's coming from. Now, granted, is shoving the soul of a dragon into a little tchotchke, something that is grand and wonderful. No, it's kind of downright cruel, but in his own way, he thought that he was helping the world, I suppose at least, saving it from destruction of dragons.
But does he? I mean, he cares about keeping these things for himself, and he put them. He could have just killed them. He's about to lock their souls and items. That's not saving the world. That's harnessing power for yourself. There's two very different things. Saving the world from them or saving people from them was just a fortunate for us. Don't give a fuck for him, from him, side effect. Like it was. I don't believe that for a second. I don't think he's a hero. I think he's a selfish, self-centered person who is one of the types that fulfilling his own desires, his own self-centeredness, helps others by proxy until it doesn't.
But why give us the ring?
That's what I can't figure
Why
out.
didn't he just take it for himself?
That's what I can't figure out. I mean, if I don't understand what the difference, like to this ring, if it gives us power to fight this god, right? Maybe he knows we're supposed to fight it. Maybe that's why. In that case, that's a good thing. But what happens then, right? Does something happen to the ring fighting this god? Does it give him something? Does he get something out of this? I just don't. I don't like not understanding what I'm fighting. Because everything I fight makes sense. Doesn't make sense to normal folks. It makes sense to me. And these things don't make sense. And it pisses me off.
And I think that's another argument to, well, start with what we have. Start with what we know. And go from there. All I'm asking is, let me try once more to communicate in some sort of manner. Give me 30 minutes or so. We have to get ahead of this some way. Right?
See, but with the way we can't. That's the thing. I'm trying to convey. We can't get ahead of it. They know everything we're doing. Think about it. He gave us a ring, saying it's the only way. He knows whether or not he's telling the truth about what the outcome will be. That he knows will happen, but he knows what will happen. He gave us the ring because he said it's the only way. We can't get ahead of anything. They're ahead of us at every step. They talk to us in our dreams. They reach out to us and they try to pick and prod at the things that we have that make us mortal or sentient, however you want to argue that. Mortally, mortal, whatever. If they can do that, they already know where we are. They know what we're doing. We just have to hope we can ram our head against the wall hard enough and actually come out the other side or find some way to get ahead of them. I just don't think someone that tends to insinuate that they know what's going on ahead of time, giving us something is getting ahead. I think he's just playing into it. But me and you, we're gonna go about a few yards out from the camp, and you can do your thing.
And what about you, little sister? You also going out?
Why don't we try it your way first, You,
Right.
have travelled with them for a bit longer than I have.
Oh, not very much, but
But
Sure.
also, fire doesn't really hurt me as much as others, so. I'm just afraid that if I try to talk to him, he'll just use his favor to get me to put the ring on.
Yeah. I don't think that's the right choice.
Great.
Can I start? They've been gone a while.
Mm-hmm.
Can I walk over and like check on them?
Sure. y'all can totally you and Mace can totally go check on them
Okay.
because there's only so much y'all can pack.
Okay.
I got a question. Were they quiet
is
at
everything
all?
okay? They were whispering behind the tent.
Urgency.
He wasn't
Whispered
being
urgency.
loud, but he wasn't
Yeah.
talking like
Yeah.
he wasn't trying to be the most silent he can, but he wasn't trying to be loud either. He was just keeping it down a little bit, but not. So like if you start walking over as you're coming close to the tent, you'd probably hear Lucian anyway.
Yeah, I'll say based on both Mace and Meluzine's passive perception, y'all wouldn't be able to hear them converse until y'all got like within 5 feet from them. So where y'all are right now, y'all may or may not have heard the tail end of that conversation.
Is everything okay? You guys have been gone a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry. I didn't want to bother you. Did you sleep all right last night, Melusine? No visitors, right?
No visitors. Just some bad dreams. It's fine. If I may ask, well, what were you guys talking about that you had to step away?
Wanted to talk with Lucian about the ring.
Oh, uh, it is an interesting concept having two dragons in one item. Honestly, I haven't even heard much from mine since her boyfriend situationship. I don't know what they are.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It's because they've obviously the meetings in my head have stopped, but I haven't really heard from her since he got trapped. Not that I've really tried either, but she usually reaches out more too.
That's right. And there's like a light bulb going off in my eyes as Melusine is saying this. Melusine, and I'm gonna like kind of walk up to Melusine and hold out my hands. You are a genius. I, mate, Melusine, mate. Oh my, the idea that they're coming. Oh, might we try and communicate with your dragon right now? Please, pretty please, please. Oh, it means so much to me.
Yeah,
And I'm just gonna
we can
kind of
talk
like
to her.
start waving.
Um, where is her name? I have it in my notes. Her name is Meliona.
Meliona.
Yeah, she's a song dragon.
Oh, beautiful. I'm gonna get down on my knees and like put my hands into like this like pleading fist and just oh great Maliona ma'am, please hear me, a lowly human, Otis P. Summers. I implore you to please listen. to me, we need your help if that's okay.
I'm gonna take out my staff and put it between me and Otis.
Oh,
Maybe if we both grab the staff?
oh, right, okay. And I'm gonna like inch forward and like grab the staff and repeat the same thing over again.
Uh, Otis, make me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
No.
Can I help?
No.
Damn it!
No. So,
Mhm.
9. Oh,
God, scared the shit out of me.
rude.
Otis, you take 5 points of thunder damage
Oof. Oof.
as your hand suddenly gets vaulted away from the staff that you were holding.
Mel, that's not very nice. Otis is my friend.
You don't hear
Okay.
any response.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, did oh, you're not pranking me, right?
No, I don't know what's going on. She isn't talking to me either. She usually at least replies. Maybe maybe she's upset that um he's trapped again. They did kind of rekindle, I think, maybe a little. So maybe it's like losing him all over again.
Hmm.
Or
The
she
doors
could
of
be
love.
scared of the curator.
I
Uh,
well the creator's not here. I I think it probably has to do. I know. If I remember right, she doesn't like his brother at all.
mm. Oh, Egress. Hmm. Well, uh, mm, okay. Well, side plan. Uh, I guess we should establish contact with her first. If you want to work on that in the meantime, I am going to accompany Lucian to see what I can do about the ring and contact them. There has to be some connection here, I suppose.
Um, I I I'll try. I'll um. What exactly are you guys trying to do so I can maybe tell her?
Oh, right. So I don't know if she's ever done this with you, but I suppose I'm making a hypothesis here that she's made connection with you, and you've been to her like mind palace sort of place, or this
Yeah,
realm in your head. Yeah.
yeah. But Valerian showed up there one time, a couple times. I don't know how many times.
Perfect. Well, so I've also been brought in to talk with Valerian and Egress before and theirs. And so I'm thinking that if she could bring me into hers, and then we could bring the other dragons into the Mind Palace, we might all be able to communicate. That's maybe asking a lot of her. especially if she doesn't like Egress in the first place.
Um, M- Meliona, if you can hear me, there might be a way for you to talk to Valerian again. Damn, still nothing.
Mm-mm.
I'll keep trying, Otis.
Okay. And I hope she answers you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm gonna get up from the ground and kind of start walking forward with Lucian then.
That that made me have some doubts about this, but give it a shot.
Oh, progress is never made without a little bit of courage, though, so we have to show that right now.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
you're strong, Lucian. You can do this. You can believe in this, right? You can do it.
Believe in this.
Mm-hmm. Believe in us. You can believe in us, Lucian. Just a little bit.
um. Yeah. Um. I don't know if I can believe in any of it, but I have to let it happen. I made a promise. I gave you my word. I'll let you try. So try as you may, and I hope you prove me wrong.
I will. It may not be today. It might not be tomorrow. I will. Let's go. Let's go. The time's wasting. Come on.
Goodbye.
Okay.
He's just going to shout to Lucian, "Don't get exploded again."
Yeah. Right.
And everybody are the ones that have the most experience in exploded.
Yeah. Swear that happened twice.
Before we go follow Lucian and Otis, Romeo, Mel, and Mace, what are y'all gonna be doing?
I am going to go to a little bit secluded area and just hold my staff and just try talking to it. Probably eventually start pleading for her to just talk to me.
Okay.
She's never been radio silent like this.
Okay. Romeo and Mace, what about y'all two?
Can we see where Lucian and Otis are from the camp? Like, are they?
Lucian and Otis, are y'all going particularly far, or are y'all, like, roughly where y'all are right now? Which
Um.
is about 70 feet away.
I mean, just to stay on the board, obviously. That's what we'll stop with the tokens, but I would probably want to go about 100 feet away.
Okay.
Mm, yeah, and
But not trying to stay out of visibility or anything. Just,
yeah, and I'd probably try and just for safety, convince Lucian to come just a little bit further. Maybe like, yeah, maybe 250 feet away from them.
Okay. So I'll say from that distance, you won't be able to see them per se, Romeo.
Okay, in that case, I will just sit there and listen for an explosion, and if there's an explosion, I'm gonna run over there and heal people.
Okay. Mace, what about you?
Ace is just gonna keep keep packing and also keep an eye out for like anything that might come up.
Okay. Lucian and Otis, as y'all begin your trek and get a good distance away from the camp just in case. What do y'all do?
So, once he's ready, I'll hold out to the ring for him. And put it in the palm of my hand. And before you go prodding at it, maybe try talking to it first. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Um, would you like to stay back some? Like, I totally understand. I don't want to hurt you either, Lucian.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay, well, I'll go a bit further just in case they get angry. Can you keep an eye out for dog for me?
Um, just send him back. You don't want
It
him in
might-
this, right?
I might need him. He's my emotional support to, you know.
Yeah, but he might blow up. And then some problems. That's why I'm here. So, send him back.
I can fix him. I can't fix you.
I think I can take it. Besides, I know how to fix myself anyways.
Okay. I'll be back. I promise.
Alright.
I'll hold out my hand.
For the ring, I said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put the ring in your hand.
Okay. Otis, you now have the ring. Unidentified ring.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna walk a few extra feet away, probably 20, 30 feet upwards, and then I'm gonna sit down, throw out my blanket that I've been knitting, and sit down on the blanket and start ritually casting Identify, I think. Mm,
Okay. Okay. Then, as you begin the process and focus in on the on the ring and cast Identify, do you have it in your hand? I'm assuming, or are you like sitting on the blanket in front of you?
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the cautious route and like sitting it on the blanket or like a little bit ahead of me, but keeping my eye on it the whole time.
Okay. Then, as you begin casting Identify on the ring and focusing in on it on the ring itself, as you finish the spell, You take the moment to fully cast it, and since you're ritually casting it, it takes about 10 minutes for it to fully go through. And as you finish, or as you near the end, I should say, and you're beginning the last spell weaving that you need to do, you suddenly feel the magical energy seems to get halted. Like something seems to be going against it. I need you. Roll me intelligence saving throw, please. Okay. As you try to cast out the spell identify against this object, you feel a resistance against the spell. And as you try to push the spell through, suddenly you feel two blows against the spell gets rebound toward you, and you see that the spell seems to flare, or the ring itself seems to flare up and shoot a line of fire at you. You take 7 points of fire damage against you as a line of like a jet of flame just hits you on the chest.
She would immediately kind of run over. Well, that didn't seem to work. You alright?
Oh, yeah. I'm fine. I was so close. I can do it. I can get there, I promise. I can do it. I was so close, Lucian. I can do it. Let me try again.
Right. It's the last time. Unless there's some other sign that it's working.
The ring right now just seems to be glowing a faint orange. Doesn't seem to be like scalding hot or emitting heat right now, but it just seems to be faintly glowing orange right now.
I'm gonna let's see. I'm thinking. I'm going to first cast Sanctuary on myself. Just going to regularly cast Identify on the ring.
Okay. Okay. You regularly cast Identify on the ring using one of your spell slots, and as you send out the cast, I need you to roll me another intelligence save.
Come on, come on.
Need to check something. I need to read exactly how I worded this. Okay. Yeah. I need you now. Roll me a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't like that.
As you cast out the spell, and Lucian, you're much closer now, just trying to keep an eye on him. You see the spell, or Otis, you see the spell gets shoot out towards the ring, but once again, you feel that blockage just hit against the spell, and seems to rebound towards you. And instead of jet of fire like what happened last time, you see what looks like a loose orange thread seem to shoot out towards you and seem to snap onto the middle of your forehead. And for a moment there, you just go blank, like you freeze up at what is going on. Like your vision just goes completely black. Lucian, you see Otis just seem to immediately freeze and just sit there, just silent. What do you do?
And like, is like the thread still attached, or is it like?
Yeah, the thread is still attached. Like it's coming from the ring to the center of his forehead.
Otis? I'm gonna like tap him on the shoulder.
You tap him on the shoulder, and you see him still frozen. His neck suddenly seemed to snap into place, and soon his whole entire body begins to convulse, and you then see he falls to on all fours, and two large leathery wings burst out. As you see, he is no longer his form begins to take shape change shape, as he is no longer Otis, the human that you come to know. Otis, for the meantime, I'm gonna put your token over here. You now see an orange dragon suddenly appear, and you see he looks around and let out a mighty roar into the sky. I need boop boop boop. Lucian, I need you to roll me some initiative.
Oh, fuck.
Did the rest of us hear that?
Oh, y'all do hear that, but it's gonna take you a bit of time to get there.
Oh.
Mace here. Mace is now just booking it towards the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm running over there.
That's a great roll.
Let's see. Boop. I don't know the situation with Dog, though, because I don't think technically he can move or do anything without input from Otis. So I think...
you could just take the dodge action.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you just...
Yeah, he goes into dodge action, but like if I don't know if I'm dead or not, but if I am dead, he dies.
Oh, well, he's not dead.
Oh, okay.
He's dead.
He died. What? Just need to pull this up just to make sure I have everything correct, because I didn't think I would be using this token just yet. Boop, 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 boop. But you know what? That's the name of the game. Okay, so at the top of the round. Sure, we'll go with this music. Not the song that I would choose, but you know what? That's what random is.
An interesting dragon theme we got.
You know. You see, Lucian, you see suddenly a large orange dragon suddenly just appear and looks over towards you. The orange dragon is going to take... he is going to try to take a bite at you and whip you with his tail. Or whip you with his claw. Let me just do that first. Oh, that missed. So he tried to lunge down with his with a bite, and you immediately dodge to the side. He's gonna take a slash at you next. 19 would hit. You take. You take 16 points of slashing damage right across your skin, and you feel his claws rake against you as the mighty dragon roar in rage. Doug will take a dodge action. And Lucian, we're to your turn.
So is the rings to wherever it was?
You can make a perception check if you would like. And since you were kind of having an eye on it, I'll let it be a bonus action if you want to.
Okay.
Maybe just take a glance at it. Okay. Roll me a perception check. Alright, so looking down, you see the ring seems to be underneath the dragon on where he transformed. It's still there, and you still see the thin orange line attached to the dragon's forehead.
Uh, okay. I'm gonna run and try and like slide under and grab the ring.
Okay. For that, I'll ask for. Taking me 2 rolls. I'll ask for an acrobatics check. Yeah, let's go with that.
Got that here. I want to make sure what I'm thinking works. I swear I'm like an idiot every time we go to open this thing. Here we go. There it is. Okay. All right. Acrobatics.
Okay. So you do manage to kind of lunge a bit forward, duck under, like slide underneath them, and swipe the ring. You do now have the ring in your hand.
Okay. Were you counting that as my action?
Yes, that would be your action.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, technically, you would be over here now.
Yeah. Well, there's not really anything else I can do then.
Okay, like at the end of your turn.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Just making sure, because I'm sure you kept track. Did you subtract the 16 from your health?
Not yet. No, I'm working on it right now.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, just making sure if it was Foundry that was being weird. Okay.
No, I was trying to look something up to understand one of my things and make sure I understood it correctly. But I figured it out. I'm working. I'm doing the math right now.
Right, you're all good. Okay. Then, as it comes to the end of your turn, you immediately see the orange dragon turns its head towards you and lock eyes with you, and you see he seems to be staring directly at the ring and lets out a growl before you hear him. You hear it inhale, and then you see orange light coming from the back of his throat. Seems to emit as he breathes out a cone of fire against you. Oh, oops. My fault. Blah, 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 blah.
I said not slices.
Yeah, he's taking 4 times his breath. Oh no.
Sorry, thought I actually did this. I guess I didn't. Weird. It would be. There we go. That should do it. Okay, yeah. Roll me dexterity saving throw. You have to beat a 17. You definitely did not beat a 17.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything on that. Yeah.
You take. Apparently, it doesn't want to work on Foundry. Right, now, you take.
Ouchies.
Only 20 points of fire damage as the fire engulfs your body and starts to cook you alive. You see a small trail of the fire seems to be sucked into the ring. And Lucian, I need you. Well, we gotta put dog back. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw from me, please. Yee. Huh. Okay. Just gotta move him back a little bit. Lucy, as you're focusing on the creature and you're getting hit with the column of flames that just engulfs your body, you take notice that some of the flames seem to be sucked into the ring, and suddenly a red thread hits the center of your forehead, and everything goes black for you. The rest of the group. All y'all heard was a roar off in the distance of where Lucy and Otis went to go run some experiments on the ring. And y'all both have, everyone, I'm assuming, has booked it over there, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then as y'all book it over there as fast as y'all can, we'll say for the sake of things, I'm gonna get rid of all this and position y'all correctly. Boop, 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 boop. Now we'll move him over here. And we'll move all of y'all over here. Move all of y'all into center. Okay, that's gonna be how we take care of things right now. Okay, as y'all, all of y'all immediately book it over. It takes y'all about a few minutes to get there. As you do see off in the trees, you see orange scale seems to be writhing in place. As you hear one mighty roar up in the air. And then you hear another mighty roar that echoes through the air. As you see, well, as y'all are coming to the tree line, y'all can make out two large dragons, one with orange scales covering their body, and one with dark red scales covering their body. They seem to be somewhat a mirror image of each other, just with different colored scales. You see that they both have two horns that curve in the back with black wing tips on the edges of their wing fibers. And you see they both kind of just growl as they look around the environment. And you see that they just let out a steam seem to come out of their mouths as it's going against the cold air. And you see they both look at Dog, who is just there in attack mode, but you see it just kind of being on the defense. What do y'all do? We'll say y'all arrange. We'll say y'all arrange like this.
Okay, it's fairly obvious that this is Igris and Valerian, right?
You will
It is
recognize.
Valerian.
You will recognize Valerian.
At least Valerian, yeah.
Wait, will Mace recognize Igris because he got burned by both of them in the mindscape?
You only saw like an image of their face, not really a full body, but you can make a good assumption that this would be Igris as well.
This might be really silly, but I would like to hold out my staff and go, "See, Meliota, there's Valerian."
You yell that out.
Yep.
Okay.
Baker's gonna say, "Well."
As you yell out this declaration, immediately both dragons snap their heads towards y'all. Very quickly. We're going to roll for some initiatives again.
Oh boy.
And I rolled good for initiative.
I
And
finally rolled well.
what's going to make this even better?
I watched both the dragons roll 2 nat 20s.
That into existence.
Echoes.
Huh?
You have control over Igris. Otis.
Oh.
You have control over Valerian. Or, I should say, Caleb. You have control over Valerian.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no. PvP.
Y'all are dragons. Y'all are monsters that just gotten a small chance of freedom. You are burning with hunger, burning with rage at being confined, and you two are just wanting to kill whatever is around, living or otherwise. And you just see you now see four weird small mortals looking at y'all, and y'all are very hungry. So I would need y'all to roll for initiatives as well. Y'all should be able to have control over them now.
Thank God.
This is the perfect battle music for this.
Do you have control?
Yeah, I just had to find I was too zoomed in. I was like, where are they?
No,
There we go.
God damn it.
Wait, it's a regular nat 20s, no advantages or nothing. Me and Romeo are still in the lead.
Hold on. I have to see if he's within range for this.
Okay. We'll go ahead and start the combat. Mace, you currently see two large dragons looking in your directions. What do you do?
First he's going to do is a psychic power leap
Oh yeah, we'd love to see it.
to grant him 60 feet of flying.
All right.
And with that 60 feet, he's going to go 60 feet.
Okay.
That's not 60. I don't know how many that was.
That was 40.
40, and 2 more feet.
Well,
And go.
Well, 2 squares, but yeah.
Oh, that's not 2 squares.
it should be 4 squares. It's 5 a square, right?
Oh, yeah, 5. Sorry.
So there we go. Gonna be right here, and he's going to, because you remember what Lucian told him that the dragons want to kill him specifically.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to use his action to make him focus on him. Go upon him. Says, I'm over here.
Okay. I'll say...
Intimidation, persuasion, or...
Okay, that was a bonus action. I'll say...
I can take it.
Make
Hopefully.
me... Not really intimidation, more just trying to get the... I'll say make me a general charisma check.
Oh, okay. I have a +0 than that. I should not fail. Wow.
Egris and Valerian, y'all to take a side eye to Mace, who seems to be taunting y'all to come forward and eat him. I'll leave it up to y'all whether you think a 7 is worthy of y'all's time. Anything else you want to do, Mace?
Oh, that's it, my turn.
Okay. Romeo, we are to you. What do you do?
Well, shit.
Get it for a minute. So, how many rounds is a minute?
It would be... What was it? That'd be like 10 rounds? Yeah, 10 rounds. Because each round is technically 6 seconds in real time.
Okay.
Oh, so it'll be... Okay, good.
Yeah. I'm gonna cunning action dash
Okay.
so I could get up here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say, Valerian, still have that deal, remember? Not doing you a favor if I'm dead. And I'm gonna hold... If he comes close, if he tries to attack me, I'm gonna hit him with my sword, but I'm not gonna do anything yet.
Okay. Okay. Valerian, I will message you on the side. Will that be the end of your turn, Romeo?
Yes.
Okay. Melusine, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Like to go here. And seeing that no one's attacking them yet, I just want to hold my staff and continue to try to talk to Meliona and ask for any kind of help she would be willing to offer so that we don't have to hurt Valerian.
Okay. So are you mainly just using your actions just to say Meliona is here?
I'm using my action to just try to commune with Meliona and ask for help from her.
Okay. You use the action and you begin to focus in on Meliona and try to lock in the source. And for a brief moment, your vision goes into the mindscape of Meliona's world, and you see the familiar grand stage, the giant stage that fills what looks to be a coliseum, and you see laying on the stage looks to be the familiar white-scaled song dragon, who seems to be resting her head down with her eyes closed. She appears to be sleeping. But I will tell you the result of your action next turn.
Okay.
Egris, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Most likely, there's two people in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Steps forward. And breathe. The breath attack.
Okay. Oh, sorry. For some reason, that is not working. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, I was trying to see the... Oh, there it is.
Yeah, the template is not exactly working. I apologize. So, basically like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Mason Romeo, I need y'all to roll me a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Wow.
Of course, I can never pass those.
Egris, roll for the damage.
Damn.
Damn!
So,
Mace, you take the full 29 points of fire and damage. Romeo, you only take 7 points of
8?
fire and damage.
7. Okay.
Don't you have the... Oh, no, you don't.
That-
don't know.
That's
Yeah.
on top of the fire resistance. Because this would be
I
half
was
of
talking
her
about
half.
the rogue thing, where like when you succeed, you take no instead
That's,
of half.
I don't have that yet.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Egris, anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay. No worries. Valerian, we're up to your turn. You have been talked to by one of the humanoid creatures who calls out your name, saying something about a deal, and you hear another mortal off in the distance saying Meliona is here. What do you do?
This is so weird not being like a peaceful dragon. Can I just first of all say that?
Right.
First of all, I think I'm gonna. How do I do this? I'm gonna scooch a little bit further
Mm-hmm.
and follow suit of my brother with a breath attack.
Okay. God damn it. I don't know why that's not
Trying to get
working
both of
either.
them.
It's weird. I need both of y'all to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yay. Oh,
Oh.
Ooh. I'm so sorry, guys.
Oop, get rid of that.
Let's flip flop this time at least.
Mace, you succeed. Romeo, you have failed. That's weird. I don't know why it's not registering on that. Valerian, just roll me 5d10s.
Okay, 5d10.
Hmm.
Okay, that's not so bad.
All right,
we
Romeo.
both take half.
Yes, y'all will both take half, which would
11 or 10. I don't remember.
Round it up
yeah,
for
round it up. It will be
enemies.
11.
36.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not so bad. Yay. Okay.
Oh, anything else?
For the rest of my turn, I'm just gonna fly straight up into the air for my movement. For the rest of my movement.
Okay.
Um,
You. Okay, you will go a full 80 feet up in the air.
mhm.
That's gonna be end of your turn. We're gonna have Akora, who is going to use this action to dash and run up against y'all, and then going to use his. He's going to go ahead and use his action surge to get another action and is going to use. Gonna take a swing with his long sword at Igris. A 17 will hit. Igris, you take 8 points of slashing damage, but Okora is also going to be expending one of his superiority dice to use a goading attack against you as well.
All right.
You need to succeed 15.
Okay.
Fail. Okay. You also take an additional. Only one additional points of slashing damage. But you have disadvantage on all attack rolls against anybody other than Okora. So take note of that. And he's going to take another swing at you. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, wow. Yeah, no. Oh, hey, a picture of a revolver.
Oh, no, gun. Okay, so they don't have ridiculous health. That's good, because I was expecting them to have over 100 health.
That's going to be the end of his
I did not mean to
turn.
put that in the chat. Whoops.
Mace, it is back to your turn. You are currently being cooked alive by 2 breath weapons against you. What do you do?
This second win. Bonus action, second win. You,
Okay.
baby. You. Okay, that's a decent roll. 15.
All right. You heal 15
plus
points.
36. That will be half. Why are you forsaking me? I used to be good at you. That'll be 51.
Okay. Yeah, 51 HP. That is your bonus action.
Yep. And then he will go to... No, I'm in measuring mode. I need to go back to movement mode. We'll go up to Igris.
Look at you, Gore, learning how controls work.
And attack Igris.
All right. Roll for the attack.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. That definitely hits. Roll for the damage.
Normal. 9 points of damage.
Igris, you take 9 more points of damage.
Okay.
He attacks again.
Roll for the attack.
Doesn't hit.
Nope, that one doesn't hit.
Don't want to, where's my action surge? There's my action surge. Use that.
Okay.
And then we're going to attack him again.
All right. Roll for the attack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely hits. Roll for the damage.
Still decent damage.
Igris, you take 7 more points.
Oh, I'm going to use... I forgot my Psychonic Strike. Every time I do damage, I'm going to use that to make you do a... Oh, wait, where is it? Psychonic Strike, where is it? Thrust, there we go. Where if you fail, you'll, you're not prone.
Roll a strength saving throw.
A DC 12.
I have a feeling that even though I, in theory, should not fail this, my luck, I will.
Well, we'll see.
Okay,
You still pass.
It was close.
You still pass.
And with my last attack action, I'm going to swing my sword again.
Okay.
I missed.
Yeah, you missed very badly. Okay, with 4 swings and the last one seemingly getting stuck in the ground, you do manage to take a good chunk, at least a decent chunk of health from the fiery red dragon you see before you. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Romeo, we are to you. You are currently just being cooked alive by 2 dragons.
I gotta get rid of a
And
resource because I used it.
Okay. Check. Yeah. I will go over here and boy, I should do love that this sword also does fire damage. That'll be really helpful. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna
You gotta use the ability?
yeah.
Okay. I need you. You know, we'll make it this roll. Let's see. Romeo D20.
Surely nothing will go wrong.
Oh, everything went wrong.
Okay.
Bad.
So, Gamblers luck unlucky. Our Gamblers unlucky. The next attack that hits you will count as a critical.
If they hit me.
If they hit you. If they hit you. Okay, but still roam for the attack.
Still gonna attack.
Who are you gonna attack? Egris or Valerian?
Igris.
Okay, roll for the attack.
And I think I get sneak attack with this, right? Or yeah. We'll see if I hit first. Oh god.
You do not hit.
Cool. I'm having a bad time.
Don't you have extra attack? Don't you make 2?
I don't have that until next level.
Wow.
That's it for me.
Yeah, that's gonna be the end of your turn. Melusine, you currently just saw 2 of your friends get cooked alive by 2 dragons. What do you do? Oh, wait. Yeah, hang on. Pause. Sorry for interrupting. As you're trying to coax out Meliona, and you see the image of Meliona on the stage, what looks to be sleeping. You see one of her eyes suddenly shoot open, and a low growl begins to emit from her voice. As suddenly, you suddenly feel an intense pressure seems to fill your body. And you suddenly feel what sounds like, or what feels like magical energy seems to amplify your voice. So, just double checking. For the next minute, any spell that requires a verbal component, which you'll know by the V symbol underneath the spell, will, if it does damage, it'll do max damage.
Oh.
That's actually really useful.
Any spell that requires a verbal component,
Ha.
it will do max damage.
So, do I get to attack this round then?
Yeah, you still get to it. You still have your action and your bonus action. This was the result of your previous action.
Okay. How do I upcast a spell on here?
If you click on it,
Oh no.
if you click on the spell, it should give you an option to upcast it.
Ah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be fun.
I'm casting lightning bolt to hit them both.
What fire verbal of it?
Place,
Is that verbal?
place the template just so I can see where the line is.
Right. Comes from me right there. Oh. Yep, there we go. Don't have to hit anybody else.
Let's see. Well, yeah. Valerian Egris, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
So Eagers failed.
That's about 20.
Wow. Okay. Then, as y'all are focusing in on Angela, Meliona, you suddenly feel a sense of magical energy since you imbued your throat, as you seem to let out a what sounds like a very strong melody that seems to escape your lips as you're focusing on the spell. Like it almost sounds like you're singing the spell, as a lightning bolt seems to not shoot out of your fingers like normally, but seem to shoot out of your mouth, and in a line of what looks to be chaotic lightning shoot through Valerian and Igris, as both dragons gets pelted with the max damage of 56.
54. Oh, I thought it was 54.
It would be
9 times 6.
Oh, right. So I added the wrong thing. Yeah, it'll be 50 for lightning damage to you, Igris, and
I hit 0.
27 points against you, Valerian.
Yes.
So if I'm like 80 feet high in the air, though, does this still hit me? Because
It's a
the point of
100-foot column.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
is it
That's
column?
right. He's in the air. I'm not.
It's 100 foot.
That's-
Is it also 100 feet long?
It's 100 feet line.
Straight.
So
yeah,
it's
you would have to,
straight.
like, stand
5 feet
underneath
wide.
Valerian and shoot it into the air.
Right.
Up or
Okay.
underneath
So
me.
this, yeah. So this wouldn't
I
hit
can still
Valerian.
hit Egris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. As Igris bottoms out, Igris, your body gets shocked with lightning. As do you remember how much health you had before?
42. So I went over by 12.
Okay. Then, as you see, Igris' form begins to get shocked, and then suddenly violently gets reverted back to Lucian. Lucian, 12 lightning damage gets transferred over to you. As Lucian, suddenly your vision comes back, and you're suddenly thrust into the fight, and you feel your body just convulsing and your muscles tightening, as you're just very confused on what happened. All you know is suddenly you were engulfed in flames, and now you feel the electricity of a lightning bolt just has coursed through your veins, as you're just shocking, and some of your gears and servos seem to spasm a bit. I'll give you this. What is the first thing? What is your first reaction upon seemingly waking back up?
Yeah, I have like no idea what happened in term, right? I just remember it happening to Otis, and then
it's basically like you blink. At one moment you're engulfed in fire, you blink, and now you're just somewhere else with electricity coursing through your mechanical frame.
oh, and look around, fucking, oh shit. Look around, see everyone. I'm like, guys, Otis turned into a dragon.
Yes, Otis turned into a dragon, and only Otis.
You did too, Lucian.
With this declaration being called out, y'all all look up to Valerian, who is roaring out in defiance, and suddenly, Lucian, you look down and you see the ring that you still have. You see it suddenly seem to pulse a little bit, and you see the orange thread that's still attached to Valerian's head suddenly snaps. as
no.
Valerian violently gets
Oh.
reverted back. And Otis, you
Oh.
suddenly find yourself. It's like you blink. You were sitting down on a blanket trying to identify a ring, and you're blink, and you're 80 feet up in the air, and you're falling very fast.
I catch him.
Am I
I
awake?
have a
though?
flying speed
Like,
of 60.
I'm very like much aware that I'm falling.
Yeah, you're very much aware that you are falling right now.
Waterfall.
Okay. Then. Sorry. Sorry. Felt like I had a sneeze. Still might. Sorry about that. Then, as you cast Featherfall, Lucian and Mace immediately flies up to you and catches you, very softly catch you in his arms and flies you back down. As the combat is ended and the dragons are no longer in sight, Valerian, Lucian, and Otis, y'all are very confused on what the hell just happened. Well, Lucian, all you know is Otis turned into a dragon.
Did I do it? I did it
You-
right, Lucian.
You turned into dragon. You hit me, almost killed me. Then I tried to help. I turned into one, I guess.
You did.
All right, I did.
Son of a bitch.
So it's not a no.
With that being,
You're insane.
yeah. Sadly,
You know, I'm so sorry.
keep going.
I'm so sorry. I didn't want to electrocute you, but it
Yeah.
helped.
It's fine.
She says this in a very beautiful sing-song voice.
Just auto-tuned. I'm smart.
You can take it that way.
It's fine. I'm no stranger to lightning. I still have the ring right now, like in my hand.
Yes, you still have the ring.
So I'm gonna look down at it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you two need to put a bit of a lid on your annoyingly difficult to deal with anger. It is not helping you, and it's not helping us. And I'm just gonna put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Okay. So that wasn't a good idea. But it could have been worse. We're just lucky they weren't as strong as they could be, I assume. Go ahead. Sorry.
Ace is gonna say, to be honest, I expected an explosion.
Well, but it didn't put it on. No one put it on, so, or I hit it. So something else was bound to happen. It was just, we tried to identify it, and it just. Shot out this beam and took over him, and I tried to grab it, seeing the beam, hoping I could maybe break it or something, some way. But as soon as I picked it up, it did the same thing to me after the fire hit me. I think it feeds off that.
Perhaps we should give them a little break. not try to contact them right now.
Yeah. It's probably for the best. The only argument I can make to the contrary is maybe they're weaker right now because of that.
Lucian, we're thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Otis,
I'm gonna say
no
this,
offense,
Otis.
but I don't think you're the most persuasive person in the world.
Mm,
And I
what?
don't think they particularly like you right now.
Mm,
If we think it's a good idea to talk to them again, I can try. I don't think they'd turn me into a dragon again quite so soon.
And it didn't seem like that he remembered the favor you owed him or much cared, so I guess it might work. I don't know.
One more shot then?
Maybe, but I'm gonna have to probably step aside. I'm not feeling too great. A little banged up.
As I said, fire doesn't really hurt me as much as other people, so I should be fine. And I'll hold my hand out for the ring.
Alright. He'll take out the ring and he'll kind of look at it for a second. Back up, and he's gonna put it on.
Roll me a D100 for me, please.
Explosion!
Explosions, please.
22.
I don't remember if this was last time it was a high roll that was bad.
Okay, it's a very average number. It's not
Average
a
for
fucking
100? I don't
100.
know.
It
Yeah,
wasn't a
average
fucking
would be
99, okay?
It was a 98.
Okay. There are two things that happen at this moment. Both are unrelated to each other. First off, Melusine, you take 14 points of thunder damage. As you're watching what's going on, you suddenly cough up blood, like a good chunk of blood coughs out of your throat as you feel your throat is on fire, like it is scratched to hell. And to everybody else, y'all do, if y'all not distracted by Lucian, y'all do see what looks to be a horrible bruise on Melusine's neck. As Melusine, for the next for the next 6 hours, you cannot talk, nor can you speak. So any spell that requires a verbal component, you cannot use it.
Awesome power, great trade-off.
Lucian.
Yeah.
Mini nuke.
As you immediately look at the ring, and then you just slam it on your finger, you immediately feel a very tense warmth seems to go into your arm and course through your body. And you feel the magical energy seems to fill up your whole entire body, and then fills up your head and your skull. And to everybody else's view, you see a dark red glow coming out of Lucian's eyes. As you suddenly hear, coming from Lucian's voice, you hear, "What are you all doing?" And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh shit.
That'll be Egress talking.